It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday. It's July 30th, and you're listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. It's hot already as of 5 a.m. We are looking at temperatures in the mid-70s with sunshine in the forecast today. We are going to see a high temperature of nearly 97 degrees, and it will feel worse than that. We have a heat advisory that's posted for the afternoon hours. That's the big headline for you. Today is also going to go through tomorrow and Thursday, and it will likely need to be expanded into the weekend the way the models are looking as of today. Over the country, not a whole lot of activity for us here in the Midwest. Aside from the heat, we're under this big bubble of hot air. So the heat and humidity, they build and they stick around in the coming days. Heat index values today, tomorrow, and through the end of the work week will be anywhere from 100 to 110 degrees for the entire area. It will be hot across the Ozarks. This is dangerous heat, so think about limiting your time outdoors in those peak heating hours between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's when the UV index is going to be highest this week as well. So limited exposure. Walk the dog early in the morning, late in the evening, because there's not even a whole lot of relief on the way when we get to the overnight lows. Low temperatures, well, this morning we're in the mid 70s, and tonight I have us back into the upper 70s for lows. That's the case every night this week. So we never really get a good opportunity to cool down. It just allows this heat to linger and build. If you can limit your outdoor activities, please do so. Drink plenty of water if you have to be outdoors. Wear sunscreen, of course, and light colored clothing is best in this type of summertime heat. Rain chances remain very low, not only today, but really through most of the work week. I have a small opportunity for a few isolated showers that develop by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We can cross our fingers and hope that we get that rain chance because by then it'll just be scorching across the Ozarks and we'll be in need of a little bit of rain. Today, we're talking about heat index values. I told you between 100 and 110. High temperatures are going to stay pretty even here for Wednesday and Thursday, too. I have high temps that remain in the mid to upper 90s, heat index values well into the triple digits. Around the country, it's a different story for portions of the Ohio and the Tennessee valleys. In fact, rain and heavy rain at that, they're kind of on the edge of this ridge of high pressure. So they're getting all of the activity. They've got the moisture to support the heavy rainfall. That's where the heavy rainfall is going to come down. We've also had some reports of very heavy rainfall for the Appalachians. Scattered to severe thunderstorms in the forecast for portions of the northern plains and portions of the upper Midwest as well. And then where we are is the dangerous heat. For the central United States and the southeast, we're seeing that heat build and take up a big portion of the country. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. Here it is. True or false was the question from yesterday. Grapes can turn to raisins on the vine. If you listened to the podcast yesterday, we had Joseph on and he guessed A. If you went with him, you would be correct. That is true. Doesn't seem like it should be possible, but it is true. Grapes can turn to raisins on the vine. And historically, there have been some heat waves in Europe that have done this to the wine crop and actually ruined it in a lot of locations in Europe. The last recorded one, 2003, there was a devastating heat wave that turned a lot of the grapes right into raisins. They can turn to raisins on the vine. It's a process called dried on the vine. Ripe grapes are left on the vine to dry sometimes intentionally, but heat waves can often do it as well. And they get sunburned. Vine-dried raisins that are made intentionally sell for a higher price because they're plumper and juicier and are a little bit more meaty. So sometimes it's done intentionally to make raisins. Other times the heat just comes, scorches the grapes, totally dehydrates them. And what you have is a ruined wine crop, which is not good for anybody. But congrats. If A, true was your guess, you are now entered to win the $20 gift card to Scooters Coffee. Here is the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which weather phenomenon has never been recorded in Singapore? Do you think it is A, hail, B, tornado, C, snow, or D, thunder? You can submit your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Hey, while you're there, we have a fun new contest that is running that is celebrating the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, and the 2 year anniversary of Around the Ozarks News with Ethan and Sarah Forhetz. It's a fun contest. Head on over to the website, click on contests, and you will find the link to enter to win. You can win a $50 gift card to Alamo Draft House and a 4-pack of passes to Wonders of Wildlife, as well as a $50 gift card to Jim's Steakhouse. So pretty awesome prizes there. Head on over to the website. And thank you to our sponsors for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, Scooters Coffee, and Rescue Towing. We'll chat again tomorrow.